Hey, lovely leaders. Welcome back to the Not Your Dad's Leadership Podcast. I'm your host, Lindsay, your go to girly for all things feminine leadership, self love, and soft skill integration. How are you doing? I hope you are enjoying your holiday season. Have you watched any holiday movies yet? We last weekend, we kicked off our Christmas season with the amazing pick by my husband, and it was called It's a Wonderful Knife. I think it came out last year, like the year before. Yes, you heard that right. It's a Wonderful Knife. And it was about murders happening in the small town. And, this young woman gets the It's a Wonderful Life treatment and finds out what the murders are like and the town is like. She was never born. So it was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was just a, different kind of holiday movie. I did balance it out with The Holiday, which is like one of my favorite all-time Christmas movies and just all-time movies. And we also watched the new Lindsay Lohan movie as well. It's called like Our Little Secret or It's a Secret or something like that. But yeah, which was really cute. And of course, I loved seeing Lindsay in that movie. Yeah, but we're also, next week really going to kick it up a notch and watch our normal lineup, which is usually like Christmas Vacation, Christmas with the Cranks, Die Hard 1 and 2, Elf, A Christmas Story. And maybe we can convince the fam to watch Black Christmas, which is one of my favorite horror movies, but it's also a Christmas movie. So we'll see if we can start getting that into the rotation. So, anyways, let's get into it. So, we have a special episode of the podcast today. And as the year wraps up, I wanted to share a gift with you, a simple yet powerful practice called EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as tapping. So I learned how to facilitate EFT in my coaching certification a few years ago, but I never really used it for myself. I did offer it as a tool for my clients, but I never actually did it myself. At that time, I was really more focused on meditation and journaling. However, this past year, and this is a trigger warning because I'm not going to go into the details, but I have been healing from psychological abuse, or it was also called like it's also called narcissistic abuse. And I had very severe signs of CPTSD, which is also known as complex trauma. And at the beginning of last year is when I really learned that these were the symptoms that I was suffering from. And that I had been for years. So it was a lot to unpack. But during this time, I could not go and this was at the beginning of last year. I found out in 2023, like through working with my therapist, that I was basically like disassociated all of 2023. Like when I look back, I can barely remember anything that happened that year. It's like really weird. But I'm not ready to get into all of that and I don't want to get into it. But I will say with the complex trauma, I couldn't go like 3 or 4 hours without breaking down and crying. And my thoughts were just so demeaning and so self defeating. Like, I just really tell people, like, it was not fun to be in my head at this time. It was really, really hard time for me. So, quite the time. But my normal like meditation and journaling just wasn't cutting it. I just I needed something deeper. And I knew that the energy was like trapped in my body and I needed to get it out. So while I am Reiki certified and I did do Reiki on myself, I needed all the help. So I returned to EFT. And you guys, I don't know why I put this off for so long. It was life changing. I did it every morning for months. And the tapping and the affirmations were really centered around my complex trauma symptoms, like shame and self doubt. And it was honestly like when my healing journey really started taking off and my life really started to become positive and happy again. So I will forever be grateful to EFT. And so just a little bit about EFT. It's a stress relief technique that combines gentle tapping on specific points of the body, known as meridian points. And then you pair that tapping with affirmations. And those meridian points on your body align with pathways in traditional Chinese medicine that are also used in acupuncture. So they're like highways that carry energy through your body. And when we experience stress, self doubt, or negative emotions, it can create blockages or disruptions in these pathways. Like, those days, or it can go on for like weeks and months and years where you're just like, something is trapped in my body. And when you tap on these points, we're sending these calming signals to our nervous system, helping to clear that emotional charge and then rebalance our energy. Like after I do it, I feel like I'm like buzzed. It's amazing. And studies have shown that EFT can reduce those stress hormones like cortisol, and it just leaves you feeling grounded and at peace. And like I said, buzzing. So today, we are going to use this technique to honor everything you've accomplished this year, release that pressure to do it all, and welcome self love and confidence for the upcoming season and upcoming holiday season and the new year. So, I invite you to find a quiet spot and take a deep breath, and let's tap into your power together. So during this, I will tell you which point to tap on the first time through, but then you can follow along after that. And the more you do EFT, the more you know which points and what order to tap on. So, all right, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the karate chop point, which is like the soft point on the inside or next to your pinky. And you'll take all four fingers and just tap right here and say these along either out loud or in your head and just follow along with me. Even though I sometimes forget how amazing I am, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I sometimes forget how amazing I am, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I sometimes forget how amazing I am, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. All right, now we're going to go through and do inside of the eyebrows. I've carried so much pressure this year. Outer corner of the eyebrows. Sometimes I feel like I wasn't enough. Your under eye. It's been hard to see my worth in the busyness of life. Under nose. I've been so focused on doing more, achieving more. And then under your lip. It's easy to forget that I'm already enough. You do under your collarbone. I've been too hard on myself and it's exhausting. And then you do, it's like your bra strap line under your arms. I'm ready to release these feelings of not being enough. And then do all four fingers on the top of your head. I deserve to let go of this self doubt. All right, now just follow along. I am worthy of love and rest just as I am. I've done so much this year and I honor myself for it. I choose to see my value even in the small moments. I am enough exactly as I am. I give myself permission to slow down and receive. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I deserve to feel confident and loved every single day. New top of head. I am stepping into the new year with self love and power. I choose to celebrate who I am right now. I am proud of the person I've become this year. I am worthy of rest, joy, and love. I trust myself and my journey. I am stepping into a new chapter with confidence. I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Take a deep breath. I am enough and I always will be. New top of head. I am ready to rest, recharge, and embrace the new year with love. And keep tapping the top of your head. I honor myself for all I've navigated this year. I am worthy of joy, love, and success. I give myself permission to rest and receive. I choose to step into the new year with confidence and self love. Take a deep breath. You can just rest your hands in your lap. Take a few deep breaths. So, how do you feel? I'm like buzzing and I feel very calm and empowered. And I hope that you do too. I hope you let me know if this was your first time. Let me know how it went. And if this is something that you want to see more of in the podcast. So, thank you so much for being here. That is it. Return to this as many times as you need. Um, you can do this every morning, every night, like whenever you just need some energy clearance or just some self love. Just return to this as much as you need. So, I'm going to be taking the next 2 weeks off. So, I'm sending you so much love and rest and just magic for the holidays and New Year. And I can't wait to see you in 2025. So, thank you so much for being here and, listening to this podcast and sharing it with your friends. It's been one of my favorite things I've done in my business, and I can't wait to do it more in the new year. So be sure to follow me at the Self Love Knowing or Not Your Dad's Leadership. And my website is theselfloveKnowing.com. So I will see you in the new year. I hope you have great holidays and a happy new year. Bye.